Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Episode 13 of the Locked Up Podcast. We are going to see a game 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. How you living, Assam?
Oh, living large. We breathing. We grateful out here.
We breathing.
It's
Hey,
the
man.
season, and we still breathing.
Hey, man, you see the fit? Magic.
Hey,
Magic, shout out.
USA, rocking a Larkers singlet right now.
Bro, I was versing you know who, one-on-one, and he tilted me so much I damn near ripped the shirt.
Oh, oosh.
The most frustrating player I've ever played against. You know who you are. Hey, man, we had it was an okay game. There was nothing too special about it, but obviously we got to talk about it. It's game day, so it's game day for us as well. Game on for them means game on for us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Assam, and I am Ali. You see the lighting. You see the Super Saiyan lighting. All right, and we are the Locked Up Podcast. Okay, so 108, 121. Miami leads 3-2. Celtics have forced a game 6. Elimination games are always the hardest. They are always the hardest. I feel like the team that's down always comes out with nothing to lose. Maybe that's why the Nuggets are so damn good and why they've come this far, because they've just had nothing to lose this entire series, this entire season. But give me your thoughts.
Man, first things first. Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
He showed some mamba in the third quarter, 17 points.
Yeah.
The Celtics as a whole dropped 41 in the third quarter, so that pretty much was the game right there. The Heat could not come back from that. They kept trying, they didn't fold, but they kept hustling, they kept working, but it was just too much to deal with. So shout out to the Celtics. They didn't just fold and give up like I kind of anticipated that they would, to be honest, because I didn't have faith in their clutch time performances and stuff like that, but they did well. We pretty much predicted Jaylen Brown.
They didn't have to be clutch this game. They were up. They were up like the whole game.
Yeah, well, you know what we said. We need Jaylen Brown to get more touches. He dropped 28 today. He actually took the most shots. Him and Tatum almost the same, 22 and 23 shots. And straight up, Brown started off that fourth quarter. He dropped 2 threes off the gate. And in my opinion, it was over after that. Those 6 points 100%. Were really daggers, early daggers. Yep.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like it just, I mean, like I said, right? Elimination games are always the hardest. That they have nothing to lose, right? They're down 3-1. Everyone has written them off already. So it's like, let's just go out, ball out, and let's see if we can win. Let's see if we can get this game. Let's see if we can get, and then, now they get their mindset is obviously when they get to game 6, all right, we got last game. Let's see if we can get this game, and so on. So I think Heat are definitely in the driver's seat. I still think the Miami Heat got this. I think they're going to the finals. I predicted a sweep. I'm obviously way off with this one. I mean, yeah. So, why do you think?
I mean, you thought both conference finals were going to be sweeps. You called that too early. You called that one too early.
Hey, man, one of us has got to be wild. I can't be the safety net as well.
Hey, man, it could be safety net. I'm just right, man. I just call it how I see it.
I'd rather be wildin' and wrong than a safety net and wrong. I would rather that.
Hey, I get facts. I drop nothing but facts.
Oh, really? I literally went balls deep in the fact that Tyler Hero could be Devin Booker, right? How wild was that? And now you're looking at me like, man.
Yeah, it's not as bad as I initially thought, for sure.
Yeah.
Not as bad as I initially thought. But hey, I have to admit that I haven't been watching Tyler all year for me to actually truly know his skill set. But from what I saw, I thought he was more of a Klay Thompson type. Turns out that he can do more than just shoot threes. So,
yep. Duncan Robinson is the Klay Thompson. Robinson is the Klay Thompson type.
Yep.
So why do you think Celtics got the upper hand today? Is there any thoughts on that?
Well, first thing I can see is 50 rebounds versus 38 rebounds. That's probably a big one right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think just Tatum started hitting some pretty tough shots. I mean, turnaround jumpers, hitting threes. He
Mamba.
was getting to the foul line a lot. They just kept fouling him, and he kept hitting them. So I think Tatum just finally had like one of those like, I'm the best player on the team, star player kind of games. And that just is what set them apart. 12 or 14 from the free throw line. Although he was 3 for 10 from the 3-point line, the three he did hit were good ones that mattered. So only 2 turnovers as well, so not too bad. A pretty good game from Tatum, 10 rebounds. Yeah, pretty good.
So, do we have a series on our hands?
I think I have a feeling it might go game 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
and still Heat and still Miami?
And still Miami, yeah, because today,
Yeah.
like, I'm taking a look real quick at the box score. Jay Crowder 0 for 6 from
Yep.
3. Damn, still
I was
cold.
waiting. I was waiting for you
Um,
to bring that up.
hey, man, I call it like I see it. He jacks too many threes, and here you go. He's continuing to jack too many. After
He
0
jacked
for 4, he
six
should be.
threes.
But
He
hey,
jacked six threes.
but he
You
adjusted his
said
game when he's not going. I told him that he should take some twos
you
because he
told
had
him.
some games where
You told
I
him.
told him. And he actually got some twos. Like he still scored 14 points, and none of them were
Yeah.
threes. And that's very unusual for him. So there is
Mm-hmm.
that. So I give
Mm.
Crowder credit for. And to be honest, Crowder, like when the shot clock is down and it's like 3, 2, 1, it's always in his hands to just jack. So that is a
Mm-hmm.
little bit unfair. So that does inflate his 0 for 6 a little bit more. But Dragic 1 for 7 as well. Robinson 3 for 11. These are all from the 3-point line, by the way. So they
Yeah.
shot bad from 3. They shot bad
Yeah.
from 3. Even Butler 0 for 2. Yeah, just
Yeah,
4
bro.
threes the whole game.
They shot 19% from three.
So when they
That's
shoot it that
cheating.
bad, you're not gonna get the dub. But like I'm looking at Butler, like and I love the point distribution. Shout out to the Heat. 13, 17, 14, 23, 20. Like that's what you want to see. Even Taylor, 14. Like very
Yeah.
nice distribution. Um Butler
Just those
almost
points need to be
triple.
higher, obviously. Those points need to be
Butler almost
higher
triple
to
double,
score.
but I think Butler really needs to take over a little bit more. I think he needs that like game 1 over the Bucks kind of takeover in the fourth quarter. He's not doing that. He's really chilling, and I do respect the fact that he doesn't jack 20, 30 shots. But like I don't know, like he literally him and Bam shot the least, and they're the 2 best players. So that's a bit weird. And I get that they're not the 3-point snipers, but they definitely should be taking more shots than 11 each. Because everyone else is 12, 17, and 15 shots. So it's too much. I think the distribution needs to change. Butler needs to shoot more, in my opinion.
That's not true.
He's
More
the
than
best
11
player.
shots. More than 11 shots, you think, for Butler?
Well, Dragic 17, Crowder 12, Robinson
Yeah,
15, even
but
Hero
look at those
12.
names.
They're all
Look at those
shooting more
names,
than
though.
him. But they're
Those are
all
the
shooting more than him.
scorers. Jimmy's the
Yeah, but,
playmaker.
but Butler is the best player. No, he's not the playmaker. He's the best player.
He's the best player, and he's the in the four. I agree on the fourth. He's the take us home player.
The take
But
us
he's
home player. Yep.
11 shots. I'm fine with. I can live with 11 shots as long as those shots are big shots, which they weren't in this game. I don't. I literally, if there's one person in the league I don't want to change their game, it's Jimmy Butler. I love the way this guy plays.
I just need a little bit extra. I'm not asking for 20. I'm asking more for like 15.
They've won games, bro, where he's shot like seven
Yeah,
shots.
in the
Like,
games where he wins, that's when I give him respect. Like, damn, he doesn't have to drop 30 points to win. But in
mm,
games like this where you're down, this is a give me the damn ball and let me try to get us back going.
yeah.
He
But the thing
doesn't do
is,
that. He continues to play
but
his game, right?
he can
But
fit that in 11 shots. He can fit the give me the damn ball shots in 11 shots. That's the thing. It's just that they didn't come at the right time, and I just feel like Boston became too unstoppable. As for Bam, Bam is a 13 to 18 points a game scorer. Like I don't think Bam was less on his scoring. This seemed like a very normal game for Bam. 13, 8, and 8. The one thing I will say is at a time like this, you need more boards. 8 is good, but Tatum got 10, Daniel Tice got 13, Marcus
Smart
Smart
got
got
8.
8, Jaylen Brown got 8. Enes Kanter got 4, which is also not that great, but he didn't have any minutes. Enes Kanter, in the 10 minutes he played, got 4 rebounds. So 8 is good on paper, but in the actual game against these guys, you got out-rebounded by 2 players who are both smaller than you. I think Tice is around the same size, and you got your rebounds tied by 2 of the guards, the two backcourt guards. So more rebounds out of Bam, and with Jimmy, I mean, the give me the damn ball moments need to happen in the fourth. But Celtics, but you can't shoot 19% from 3 and win the game. That's just not going to happen. When the Celtics shot 31.6, damn near 32% from 3, also not that great, but still better than 19, right? Like they made 5 more threes. If Crowder hits 1 or 2 of his 3-pointers, he was just off. That was probably the defining factor for me. Crowder, if he just went 2 of 6, or even 2 of 6 probably. If he went 2 of 6, that would have really gave them that push over the edge. Robinson 3 of 11, bro. That's not good enough. Hey, you are the shooter, right? Crowder, you can be like, all right, you're a little bit cold. Robinson, bro, that's your role. That is literally what you're on the team for.
Honestly,
okay?
I think Robinson has been pretty off the Series A shooting wise.
Yeah.
He's not been shooting well, to be honest.
Goran 1 of 7.
Yeah, Goran.
You know what I
didn't have a
mean?
great
Like,
game. But Goran normally isn't jacking 7 threes either, so that's very uncharacteristic for his play style.
Nah, he'd be like 2 of 6 from 3. 3 of 7. He's I can picture him in that 40-ish%, right? Iggy didn't play well at all today. Iggy played really bad today.
I'm not a fan of Iggy on the Heat. He ain't got the Warriors buff.
The Warriors juice.
Yeah.
He's a good vet. We saw Solomon Hillside.
I just don't feel like he fits on the Heat that well, to be honest. But he does pull out some classic veteran plays in the playoffs, which is good. So he's like a small plus, not a great plus though. I'd like to say both Bam and Butler had 8 assists and 8 rebounds, so that's pretty good. They both almost had a triple-double, but I just feel like they both have to score a little bit more. Right? I think Bam has to be way more aggressive down low because, the Celtics don't have a true big, so he should be dominating. Like, Tice should not be giving him more.
Bam a true big?
Should not be giving him... Yeah, but Bam is more athletic and more dominant and should be stronger than Tice. He should be giving Tice that work, in my opinion, because I've seen Bam do some pretty nasty things. And Butler as well. He needs to start fighting back against Tatum. He cannot allow Tatum to be dropping 30s on him while he's only dropping 17. That's not going to win like that.
It's not.
Shout out to Brown.
Nah, bro. The thing is I'm not going to put the blame on Butler because the rest of the team just shot terribly from 3. Like if you're sniper, if you're Klay Thompson goes 3 of 11, and your point guard, your primary ball handler goes 1 of 7. You can't put the blame on Butler unless you put the blame on the fact like, okay, you should have made up for those shots as the floor general, which I agree with in that sense. All right,
that's what I'm saying.
Kemba Walker, bro, for the first time, this guy's scoring performance did not reflect his performance on the floor. Like his stats did not reflect his performance on the floor. He was hustling. Like he got those offensive rebounds early on. Offensive fouls. He drew the offensive fouls on Dragic pretty early on. I think that threw them off quite a bit. He showed a lot of intensity. But in saying that, bro, but the thing is, bro, is in saying that this was one game. You can't do this for 3 more wins against the Bloodhound Miami Heat. I like that name for them, the Bloodhounds, right? The Miami Bloodhounds. Like, you can't do that, bro. Butler's going to smell blood soon. He's going to do that I smell blood face. And it's over for the Boston Celtics if Kemba does not give me a 28, 31 point performance like Brown and Tatum, it's over for the Celtics, right? This was one game. And back to this dude, bro. We come back to this guy, Gordon, the original Celtic Hayward. Like, God, bro, 10 points?
Yeah, his shot is off. His shot is just not. He ain't used to the bubble room. You know what I mean? He is not warmed up to that court. He's not used to the bubble room. Absolutely not. He's not. He did not play those games. He was injured the whole time. Had a child, all that stuff. His mind ain't there.
No, it's not.
He needs more time to warm up, but he's in the conference finals, so he doesn't really have time anymore. And so that's where the
Yeah, bro.
pressure is at.
There's no time for that.
Uh,
Well, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna wrap it up real quick. I was just gonna say, Tice, shout out to Tice. He scored 15 points, got 13 rebounds, so double, good, great work. Brown 28, Tatum 31. That's what I like to see from those two in particular. I still want Brown to even take more shots because I really like Brown.
Yeah, bro, he's so good.
He's so
he's
good.
Looking better than Tatum.
Yeah, he's a better shooter than Tatum for sure, and yeah, it's pretty good. Good stuff.
So okay. So I mean, we both feel that Miami is going to the finals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the thing I want to ask, bro, this came to my head today, right? This team is so well distributed. Even you brought it up today. Say the Miami Heat win, right? They get the chip. They beat the Lakers or the Nuggets. They beat yeah. I had to say that. I had to say that with a deep sigh because it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Let's say right. Let's say Miami Heat wins. This is such a well distributed team. I was actually scrambling, right? Who is the most obvious Finals MVP for you? You would obviously arrive at Jimmy Butler, right? But at the same time, would you?
Yeah, for sure. I think if they won, that means Butler took us home in the fourth. The only way I'd see like Butler not getting MVP is if like Hero, Robinson, or Dragic just go off, like really off. Like if Dragic just becomes that guard that the Lakers or the Nuggets can't stop, then maybe that way. Otherwise, it's either Robinson or Hero just dropping 3 after 3 after 3 after 3 to a point where they win MVP. If that doesn't happen, then in general it should be Butler. I feel like Bam won't get it because he'll have a tough time, going off against Jokic.
He's
or
gonna have
AD.
a tough time.
Yeah, Jokic or AD is gonna be pretty tough, and when it's Lakers, it's AD, Dwight, and McGee, so that's not gonna be easy. So I really don't see Bam winning because of that. So it's gonna be Butler, Dragic, or the Snipers. That's pretty much the way I'd see it. And
that's pretty much the whole team, bro. You listed the whole starting five.
I'm saying, you're asking, is he the obvious Finals MVP? I'd say yes. And if he doesn't get it, that means one of the snipers really sniped. Or it could be Dragic too. Dragic is over-reliable as well. So I expect over-reliable things from him as well.
Okay, I don't think Duncan Robinson is a possibility at all. I don't think Dragic is a possibility at all. Tyler Hero is very much a possibility.
As a rookie, did Magic get a Finals MVP as a rookie?
And I looked it up. He will officially be the youngest Finals MVP if he gets this. If this is in the books, right? And he just did something that put him in the same breath as Magic.
I just want to let the internet know that Ali gets scared when he says the words youngest and MVP in the same sentence.
Yeah,
because his man Derrick Rose as regular season MVP.
Yeah,
those words scare him to death. So he got nervous even though he had a finals in there, but he still got nervous saying it, youngest and MVP in the same sentence. You don't want to hear it unless you hear Tariq next to it.
Derrick, bro. Man, if Doncic can you just wait, bro? Can you just turn can you just wait 2 years? He's 21 now? Bro, wait 2 years and just get as many MVPs as you like. Just wait. Don't break my man's record, right? Finals MVP, I think it could potentially go to Tyler Hero. I think it's a very real possibility. This is if they win.
Like I said, he has to go off though. To be honest, I can foresee Hero cooking Kuzma like how Michael Porter Jr. is cooking Kuzma right now. So yeah,
let's face it, bro. Let's face it. Our guards doo-doo. Except for Rondo, our guards are not good. Okay, they're not built for this deep in the playoffs. Okay, I like KCP. Not really built for this deep in the playoffs.
Though, in the bubble.
Okay,
He's been inconsistent in the bubble.
Danny Green, don't even get me started.
He fell
Don't
off a
even get
cliff
me
for the
started.
bubble.
Salute, Danny. Don't even get me started with this dude, bro. Who else is that, guys? Rondo would probably be the best guess. Probably the best bet, sorry. He'd probably be the best bet, okay? Other than that, bro, our front court is not stopping Dragic, Hero, and Robinson. It's not happening, okay? Danny sometimes has some good defensive plays, but I don't see it, right? On the Nuggets side of things, right? Jamal Murray is an amazing offensive player. No one really talks about his defense all that much. Monte Morris.
For a reason.
Yeah, Monte Morris, once again, not really heard of on the defensive end. I think because of his ability to just go off, and the man dropped 37 in the Eastern Conference Finals at 20 years old, very real possibility. Because Butler's fine with that. Butler is absolutely fine with the fact that someone else could get Finals MVP. Just give me my chip. Just give me my chip. I'll jack up six shots. Give Tyler Hero the Finals MVP.
I can't believe like this is real. Like it's a possibility that like we really think that the Heat are a true threat. Like
100%
they're a true threat. That's crazy.
I think if
that's really the reality.
I will go far enough to say that if the Lakers play the same way they are playing the Nuggets right now, it's done. Miami Heat are winning the championship.
I agree.
Absolutely. If LeBron doesn't pick his head up.
Another thing I'd like to mention, why is it always LeBron teams where some random like Monte Morris can go off? Why is it always against a LeBron team? Even LeBron Cavs, it's always some random on the other side that we don't even know just goes off and drops like 6 threes on our head tops out of nowhere. Always happens to us. Always happens.
Every time. So I would literally put my guess in to be like, if anyone's gonna get it, I think it's I would say
Dragic second and then Tyler Hero third chance. Likelihood.
I would easily give I would easily give Hero that edge. Like, oh man, if this guy goes off and just has like 25 points per game in the series.
Is this the first phase of the Locked Up podcast? The first Ali phase?
Oh, I've been loving
Tyler Hero wave.
I've been liking Tyler. I've been loving Hero.
Finals MVP, future MVP.
Damn. Oh, MPJ was my first phase.
True.
Yeah.
But I like that youngin too.
Oh, bro, these youngins are crazy.
I'm very jealous, and I wish they were Lakers.
Yeah. I got me a curveball for you today. So if this is your first time listening, we like to do these every now and again. I like to bottle up some trade packages for what would Assam do. Today, I like to do curveball question of the day, which gives listeners an opportunity to get to know us, get to know our opinions, because a curveball question is just going to be it's going to be a general question that you've heard of, like who's your top 5, who's this, who's that, or it's going to be this duo versus this duo, game of 21, who you got. It's an opportunity to debate. Talk to
me. Hit me with it.
Okay. All right, let's do it. So
hit me with it.
The 01 Lakers, 2001 Lakers versus the 2017 Warriors, 7-game series. Who you got? MVP Shaq.
Is that Durant?
MVP Shaq. That's Durant as well. That's Durant as well. But you're going up against MVP Shaq. See, I thought this was a ridiculous question at first. Then I looked up Shaq's MVP stats.
It talks to me because I don't have that on the top of my head.
Madness, bro. As a big man, madness.
I'm just going to quickly search 2001 Lakers, so I know what I'm looking at.
You've got yourself a superstar Kobe Bryant as well, Froby. You've got him in
Froby. Okay, that's good to know. Froby.
You've got Froby. I think you have Derek Fisher as well.
Oh, is that the same year Iverson stepped on Tyron or no?
Same year. That's the same year. Same year. So you've got T. Lou. You've got the Walmart Allen Iverson. Yeah, you've got bootleg Allen Iverson. And then you've got the Warriors. You've got Robert Ory, Big Shot Rob.
Big Shot Rob, yep.
Robert Ory. I'm not sure if that's the 0-1 Lakers. Just think of one of those 3 years, right? One of those 3 years. I think 0-1 is the best Laker team from memory.
Right. You're pretty much just saying peak Kobe and Shaq. I think surely they'll win because who's going to stop Shaq?
That's what I'm saying.
And then at the same time, I think KD versus Kobe. And to be honest, I've seen Kobe give young KD that work before as well. So
yeah,
KD is in awe of Kobe, so he knows.
This isn't young KD though.
It isn't young KD, but
it's
still,
Snake KD.
He still knows what Kobe gonna do.
But then you
Kobe
also
doing work. But he's an 8 though here, right?
Yeah, he's number 8 here. But Draymond, Draymond's going to get eaten alive. Draymond will not stand a chance inside as the front court. JaVale McGee would probably get eaten alive as well by Shaq. To be honest, the front court, you can write them off. It's a funny question. Will Steph, KD, and Clay be able to beat this Laker team? Think about it like that. Because the front court is done, bro. There's no way anyone's stopping Shaq, and there's no way anyone's scoring on Shaq.
I'm just trying to take a look at his points and stuff. Damn, Kobe was nasty, dog. Just taking a look at this.
Big time nasty.
Big time nasty. Yeah, nah. I don't think they can beat him. Kobe, this was a monster Kobe.
It was all-star, obviously, and then you've got
46% from the field.
And then you've got prime MVP Shaq as well.
3. Wild. I just want to know how much points he averaged. I can't see that for some reason.
Oh, Shaq?
Kobe. Because I know. Do you have Shaq's number?
30, bro. 29.5.
Crazy.
And then like 15 rebounds as well. Insane. Crazy. And like 2 blocks a game as well. Madness, bro.
Madness.
What I would give to see him play in today's league and just wipe the ground with every big man in this league.
Here we go. So 2001, 2002, Kobe averaged 25. So you're versing a guy that averages 30 in Shaq and 25 points per game Kobe. It's pretty I don't think they can stop him, I think they're just going to out-hustle and out-physical the Warriors. I think, Fisher and all those guys can – defend Curry to the best of their ability. Curry might go off, but I feel like Kobe will outvet KD. And is Draymond going to stop Shaq? Is KD going to stop Shaq?
Nobody's stopping Shaq. Like I said, you can write off the front court.
So basically, every time the Warriors miss a 3, we're getting a 2 on the other side every single time, and that's the difference right there.
7-game series. Lakers in what? Or Warriors in what?
I give it to Lakers in maybe 6 or 7.
6 or 7? Which one is it?
6.
Lakers in 6. 4-2 to the Lakers.
I give Curry and Durant enough credit to, go off and just score too many threes to a point. And because I can imagine, Kobe getting a bit of an ego and trying to shoot some threes right back and missing, not hitting at the rate that Curry and KD do. Yeah. But I think Shaq is just that one force that ain't no one on the Warriors going to stop. Is Zaza going to stop it?
I wish Zaza tried, bro. I wish he tried.
I think Zaza was on 2017, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was with McGee. As McGee as well, I think, yeah.
And McGee ain't stopping Shaq either. Come on, bro.
No. Yeah, nah. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 13 of the Locked Up Podcast. We'll see you for episode 14. Quick predictions. Quick prediction. For the Western Conference Finals. What's happening next game?
Lakers better send it home, baby. Take us home. I think I'd like to see, and I'd like to predict that LeBron James will have a proper, true LeBron James game and take us home. He's tired of the bubble. He wants to go home.
Game.
That's what I think. Because AD is fine. AD's doing AD, so I'm good with that. AD's going to continue doing AD. I think LeBron's going to step up and take us home, baby, to the finals. See the Heat there.
Let's go home. Yeah, I think Lakers are going to close it out next game.
I
But I
wouldn't be too
don't think
surprised if
LeBron
the
is going to have
Nuggets
a crazy
win, but
game.
I'm predicting a LeBron James game. A classic virtuoso is what I'm gonna predict. This
I
is the
don't think
game.
we're going to get it. I don't think we're going to get it next
Nah, this
game.
is the
I
game.
think we're going to win. I think we're going to win this series with LeBron with his head down.
Damn. Nah, I hope not. I hope not.
It is what it is. It is
Kang,
what it
bro.
is.
Kang. It is what
It is
it
what
is.
it is. It is what it is. Ladies
That's
and
it.
gentlemen, timestamps in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the above as well. Let us know if you agree or disagree,
The
and follow the
socials,
socials. As you see,
timestamps.
we're putting out nonstop heat and, in our opinion, nonstop facts. But let us know if you don't think so. See you next time.